with the second derivative of this, or start with the first one and then go from there. Let's have prime of x here. We'll start with the first and we'll deal with the second. Go ahead. Yeah. No. There isn't a short now. Okay, now I can see where we're going though, because these are all nice ones. Yeah. Okay, right. Now you can see when you get something like this, or something that falls over the dark reaches of my mind, right? That taking the derivative of something that's monstrous, is going to be time consuming. Yeah, there is no shortcut. You got to actually do it twice now. All right, Liam, you're on this course. Do you want to play along?
Sure.
F prime of x equal what?
3x squared minus 8x. So then 6x minus 8.
Now again, I'm still blown away. Think how long it'll take my limits to do that. Okay, that is awesome. Yes.
Would you ever want that reduced?
Okay, the question was, good question. The question, I love what you're thinking, Matt. Matt loves factoring. He was thinking, man, take out a factor of 2. The only time you need to do that is when we get to graphing and things, and you would need to solve for this. It'd be 0 equals that, and solving that would be the only time. With the same thing here, 0 equals 3x squared minus 8, then you factor it or solve. Robert, you're up. Go.
F prime is 4x cubed plus 6x squared minus 16x.
Okay, good. And F double prime
Is negative 12x squared.
Yeah.
Plus 12x minus 16.
Awesome. Good. Okay, let's put a star beside this question. Okay, I'm just going to come right out and say it. I love this question. I love this question. Not only do I love this question, what's that, Dakota? This will be on your test. That's how much I love it. Sorry, Dakota, you can ask away. Go ahead.
I had an interesting thought just now.
Yeah, go ahead.
So if you start with f of x, you can then go and get f prime of x and then f double prime of x. But what's before f of x?
Oh,
Is there anything
I love it. Oh, look, it's almost giddy with excitement. You see that? Yes, there is.
What is it called?
It's called the integral. Oh, I love it. Basically, because this is how math goes here, okay? Right? Always in math, and I've been teaching you guys for a long time. Whenever you can do something, you can always undo it, right? Right? You can always undo it. So hold on a sec. What an integral is undoing a derivative.
I have an integral button on my calculator.
Okay. The problem is, so here's the problem with integrals. So let me just quickly do this, okay? If I have f of x is equal to, let's say, 12x squared, f prime of x is equal to 24x, right? Now the thing is, if you want to take the integral of f of x,
Oh, 6x.
what's it going to be?
Oh, sorry, no. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Now, here's the thing. Is there any other options that could give me 12x squared? This is what makes calculus difficult. Is there anything else in getting 12x squared? Yes.
Plus a constant.
Plus a constant. Okay. Like plus 4 would work, plus 8 would work. Okay. So the thing is, there's rules to go backwards and all that sort of stuff, right? But you're just thinking, but the derivative of this is this, right? So the integral is going backwards. And that's what makes calculus difficult when you get to university. And that's what Liam was saying. Oh, that's integrals. That's what everyone's complaining about in university. Yeah. Okay, right. This is the easy stuff we're doing right now. I'm just, no, it's scary, but this, yeah. Like
I'm
that's,
excited.
Sounds like fun.
I'm sure your brother's complaining about integrals too, right?
Yeah.
And your brother, I'm sure, is complaining about integrals too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So you know how happy I was? I almost did a butterfly. That's what my daughter does when she's excited. She's like,
flew away on us.
I know. Oh, my heart skipped a beat there. That was awesome. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we were, unfortunately. Okay. My wife's going to watch. I'm going to pause this before I tell this joke, because I don't want to waste it.
She's gonna hear this.
Franklin, let's go back here then. Example 2. This question or something like it will be on your test. Okay? If I don't do it on your test, it'll be on your final exam. You're gonna love this. We're gonna say
This one's got so many letters.
for the function
Isn't it
f of x equals ax4 plus bx cubed minus 4x squared plus 2cx plus 14.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Determine values
I was pushing this
For A
one.
and B.
of a, b, c, so that f
Like a
of
math content.
negative 2 equals 2, f prime of negative 2 is equal to 16, and f double prime of negative 2 is equal
Oh,
to
okay.
negative
I
8.
just got one more different.
How awesome is this? Okay.
Is there a homework question? It was similar, but they didn't have
Is
that.
that 14 or 19?
14 it says, sorry. I ran a really that. Okay, this question is wicked cool and I love it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Okay. Okay, if you don't know where to start, which you may not, what might be a good starting point on here?
Rubbing in negative 2 for it.
That will work. Yeah. Oh goodness. Yes, I'm on here. Okay. Yes, that will work.
And
Okay.
so for
Find f prime of x and
Yes, I'm gonna probably use both of those methods will go. Okay, because I need f prime and I need f double prime. So you're gonna want to solve f negative 2, f prime negative 2, and f double prime. Let's start with making. We'll probably need 3 sheets here. Can I start with f prime of x? Who are we up to, by the way?
I'll volunteer.
You volunteer. Can you find f prime of x for me, please? Go ahead.
Ooh, that's gonna be 4ax cubed.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and it's gonna also be 3bx squared.
Yeah.
Minus 8x.
Yeah.
Plus 2c.
Okay.
Plus 14.
No.
No, never mind.
14.
I take that away. I take it back.
Cool. Isn't this wicked awesome? I love it. Can I get another volunteer to give me f double prime of x? I'll do a little below. Can I get another volunteer, please? No, somebody else, John.
Other hand.
No. Somebody else be brave. Melody, go.
12ax squared
I'm going to do a little bit of room here because I'm doing a little work. 12ax squared plus, keep going.
plus 6bx
Yeah.
minus 8.
Lovely. And the c has been wiped out, which is lovely because c's a constant.
Why do you have room?
Sorry?
Why is there space?
Because I'm going to solve here right now f negative 2 equals 2, f prime is this and that's that. Okay. Sorry?
Well,
No, positive. Positive.
why is it positive? There's a 4 negative there.
No, that's
Oh.
that's a phase. Okay, if I want to get f of, let's do this one in green, I'll use 3 different colors. Okay, so my original equation was, if I want f of negative 2 equals 2, can I get some third person who's brave to use f2 equals negative 2 and make an equation for me? Is that her hand or a strength of her hand? Ready to go.
F of negative 2
Yeah,
equals
yeah,
A
yeah,
negative 2 at, to the 4
yeah.
plus B negative 2 to the 3 minus 4 negative 2 to the 2
Yeah.
plus 2C negative 4 plus 14. Negative 2
Yeah.
plus 14.
The only thing I changed is you said f is negative 2, but I just put that at 2 in there. Right,
Yeah,
because
okay,
that's what that is.
okay.
So you just see what he did there, right? He sucked in a negative 2 and ruler he's on next. What an awesome question. Okay, calculator time. Negative 2 to the 4 is what? 2, 4, 8, 16, is that right? 4, 8, sorry, question?
I can see more.
Oh. And, oh.
Now I can't see the board. Now I can't see
Now
the
Mr.
board.
Calculator. Okay, I'm going to hit pause. Okay, that's what I'm going to do right now. And I'll give you guys a second to try this yourselves. When I say a second, I mean 2 minutes. I want you to make an equation for all 3. Now, am I done with this equation? No, I'm not. I want to expand it all out. Okay? Aha. All right. These are my three equations now. I think I might actually go to the new page once everyone gets that scribbled down. Out of the way.
So, just to clarify, is it a coincidence that the negative A canceled out?
The coincidence is I made the question, so no, it's not a coincidence at all. I wanted to make this solvable for you guys. Okay. Okay. Are we okay with the scribbling? Give everyone about 30 seconds so to scribble those down. I'm hoping with that algebra you guys should be able to do that. Right? That should be, you can handle that. Okay. Now for the fun part. I'm going to slide to the next board. Can somebody that being read recite this to me in a moment? 1 equals
4A minus 2B minus C.
minus 2b.
Yep.
Okay. Minus c. I call that guy number 1. And then number 2 is going to be all right. This is where the aha moment has to take place. Can anyone see a wonderful starting point for this? Matt, go.
If they're both 0, can you not suddenly 1
Yeah, you totally can. Okay, if they're both equal to 0. What will I do? Will that work? Do anything?
Well, 1 doesn't have a C value.
Yeah, that might go, Matt. I guess you could do that and then isolate C. That would work. So what Matt's saying, if sub these together, and then you could say what C equals and sub it into here. That might be the good starting point. That's going to work. I'm looking at what this last one, 4A minus B. Is that a hand or a stretch?
You could
What if you do like b equals 4a and then put that into the first equation and then maybe isolate c in equation 2 and then you can sub that.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion. So what I'm going to do, I just went on to the b equals 4a. What I'm probably going to do is then I'm going to sub this into 1 and 2. When I sub that into 1 and 2, what's going to happen is equations 1 and 2 are just going to have a's and c's then. So then you have 2 equations, 2 unknowns, and can just solve with algebra. So I'm picking on Robbie since he hasn't said anything today. Robbie, equation number 1, can you sub b equals 4a for me, please? Go ahead. Isn't this looking nice? This equation is much simpler. Yeah. Okay. We're just doing a triple substitution. That's what we're going to do. Okay, another volunteer. That being John, can you sub that into 2 for me, please? Go ahead.
Sure. That's going to be 0 equals
0 equals?
negative 16a
Yeah.
plus 6 times 4a plus c.
0 equals negative 16a plus 24a plus c. So 0 equals 8a plus c. All right? That's good to me. All right. Now, what we're doing here isn't super difficult. It just takes a while to keep yourself organized. That's the difficult part. Here, okay, that's the trickiness to this. I've broken down the 2 equations, 2 unknowns. Can somebody give me a suggestion how I can solve for A or for C right now?
Sure. Like that bottom equation, what if we move c across?
That works for me. I'm actually probably going to move the 8 because I just want C equals, right? So I'm just going to change this to C equals negative 8A.
Equals negative 4a minus 1. Or
You can do that there too, or just sub it into here.
Oh.
going across then, I'm gonna do this, and keep this sort of organized, it's difficult, there's a lot going on here. So I'm gonna change this to 1 equals negative 4a minus negative 8a. 1 equals negative 4a plus 8a. 1 equals 4a, a equals 1/4. Now there's a lot going on here, but as far as math goes, it's just substitution 2 times, right? Like there's a lot, like it takes a long time. Think of this like those ortho centers from grade 10, right? It just takes, what do you mean, boo? Tracy, if you're listening to this, they're cheering when they hear ortho centers. But the idea is the math isn't super difficult, it's just a lot to it here, right? I have my A, how do I get my B? Courtney, how do I get my B? So B equals 4 times 1/4. So B equals 1. C equals then the same way. Negative 8 times 1/4. C equals -2. Okay, therefore my equation should have been f of x equals 1/4 x to the 4th. I can't actually do this in my head. Plus x cubed minus 4x squared minus 4x. Okay, how are we feeling about something like that?
All in.
I hope your mother doesn't watch this.
I really would like
Or the Engineering Society of Canada. Okay. How are we feeling? Somewhat okay? Somewhat okay with this? Yes. Just like triple substitution, that's all it is. All right, how are we doing for time? I got time for one more brain buster. Time for Justin.
Per person.
No, okay, one last question here, then we'll go to homework. Let's maybe stop this. Actually, I'll stop this. Okay, take a second to recover.